What's up, fellow shop talkers? Here we are sitting here again live in Japan. We're back. I'm happy that we're back in Japan because Rocky and I were away from each other for 3 weeks, and that really bothered me.
Miss me.
It missed me, and I was stuck with Gallows for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's the big guy that gets temperamental. He's temperamental hoot. You know, those big guys they're all the same. When they were young, they were picked on. As they got bigger, as they got older, they got bigger, so they started fucking people up. Then when they get into the wrestling business, they realize that not everybody's going to take their shit. So then guys like me and you don't take their shit.
Exactly.
And they can't get mad back, so then they're just temperamental and they're pissed off all the time. But welcome. You got Carl Anderson here. We got Rocky Azucar Romero. Say what's up, brother.
What's up, good brothers?
But I'm going to be honest here. We have, right now, one of the most amazing guests we could ever have. Because usually we're so testosterone-filled of just absolute ridiculousn's that I'm excited to welcome into the Talking Shop our first estrogen... Our first... Is it a female or a girl? Is it our first girl?
Our first female.
It's
Yes.
our first female. Our first person without a cock. Welcome.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Excuse me for the language there, but hey, I want the whole world to please welcome to the shop somebody that I look up to, somebody that Rocky started with, somebody who is a phenomenal professional wrestler,
And most importantly, a good sister.
and also a good sister.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry for the COCK bomb right away. Like, good Lord, grow up, kid. Welcome to the shop, Cheerleader Melissa Anderson.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was a fantastic opening, and I feel like I walked into like the biggest sausage fest of a podcast
Of course you
ever.
did.
Oh my God!
You get a cock
How
bomb
bad
drop.
has it been?
It's been awful.
Good Lord.
It's been a sausage fest from the very beginning.
The whole time.
But
Is it a podcast in prison or?
I need to pop this real quick. Hold on a second.
I know. You want me one too?
Uh-oh. Goddamn.
No.
You got it on the equipment
Thank
there,
you.
fella.
There you go, Cheerleader Hoot. Not me a damn beer hoot.
Thank you, sir.
We had an
Very
amazing
good.
day today in Tokyo. We always say this, like how excited we are to explain to people how crazy our lives are and stuff. But like to be able to be in Tokyo and be off today, and first off, rock the house in Korakuen Hall like we did last night. Main event ski,
Sold out ski.
Hell yeah.
We didn't get our bonus though at NJPW 1972. Where's that at? Hoot? And then to be off today in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome Hotel. Our friend Cheerleader Melissa comes over here and she goes, "You guys want to do some touristy stuff?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Well, that's not the kind of stuff me and Rocky do. We usually just wake up and drink beer."
Machine Gun hates doing touristy stuff.
I don't like to.
Usually.
Well, I like to. Well,
Yeah.
it's not that
It's
I
not
hate.
the first thing that pops into
It's
his
not
mind.
that I hate doing it. I just don't usually. I don't.
Yeah.
It's just not something I'm going to look for.
But then he enjoys it.
Yeah, I want to go to Sizzler and have a cold beer. We're off tomorrow. Great. Let's do DDP
I
yoga
know.
and let's pop a beer.
But see, when I'm here like, 1 month out of the year,
Right.
the whole time, so I try to take advantage of my time.
You have to.
You guys are, man, you guys get to come over here 2 or 3 times a year, more, right?
It's 2 or 3 times a year. Miss Melissa.
6
You are
times,
way
7,
off,
8.
Hoot.
I am.
Maybe like 15 ski.
Good Lord.
Yeah. We're probably we do about 8 to 10 trips a year. Me and Colin.
And you're working all the time too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're busy.
And we're here for at least 2 to 4 weeks, depends. But usually right around.
If I were you guys and had a day off, I would sit around and drink beer too. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
exactly. Too sweet me.
Yeah,
Too sweet me. Cheer.
I understand now.
Cheer, Hoot.
I get it now.
Too
I'm
sweet
sorry
me.
it took me all day to realize that. My apologies.
Too sweet me, Cheerleader Hoot. Cheerleader Hoot met us at the old TDH today. We went to, we got on the train. We went to, is it a Buddhist temple?
I think so. Gosh, let me get the flyer. I'm not even sure what exactly
All I know
it
is,
is.
Buddhist?
all I know is damn,
It's a
'cause they have
kind of a
Buddha.
form. Yeah, it's like a form of.
damn Buddha's my best damn friend.
I
Kayfabe.
know.
Damn.
But basically, yeah, the Fukagawa Furudo
I told Buddha to get off my damn
place.
property.
Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all place. Temple. But a friend of mine, Alpha, took me there before, and it was an amazing experience, and I had to go back, and I made sure I went back, and anytime, look for something to do, guys, come on, let's go, check this out, you're going to love it.
It was cool. It was a lot of music and a lot of chanting. You know.
We walked into a ceremony that was going on.
Right.
Right, like we straight walked in. There was chanting. There was They were beating
Beating the drums and
it was
shit.
really cool, yeah.
Yeah, drums the size of you.
I was, just me. You're talking about me,
Yeah,
right? Not
yeah.
rock. 'Cause if
No.
it was a drum, if it was a
That's a
drum,
whole different show.
if it was a drum size of rock, it'd basically be like a little tangerine or something. What's a little thing called?
Tangerine.
A little banjo or something. What's a baby drum called? Well,
Anyway, let's just skip that.
during the ceremony, people take their purses up and they like
The
put it
end
on
of the ceremony.
put it
In
on
the middle, it's so weird. Yeah, they take people's bags and purses and they hold it over the fire as a blessing. I'm not sure. I've done it plenty of times. I make sure all of my good designer brands, my stores. Yeah, I know. God.
But
you really have never had any women here before.
of course, this is
Good Lord.
it's a testosterone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's talking shop, cheerleader.
Oh,
Hoot.
it sure is.
But
God, I gotta get with the program.
That was right in her face.
oh yeah,
I know.
did you get a whiff of that one? Chili,
God.
could you
Thank
give us?
Thank God I'm drinking the same beer.
Could you give us the first female burp on the thing?
I don't have one in me yet. I will though.
Okay.
I don't have one in right now.
We got 24 more minutes for you before
We
you
do.
work one up. The last 30 seconds is going to be cheerleader Melissa burping.
I hope so.
The Shimmer champion.
The Shimmer
Burping.
champion.
Burping.
Oh my gosh.
So this is interesting though because cheerleader Melissa, you've been coming to Japan. When was the first
Yeah.
time you came?
2002.
It's a long time ago. Rock, when did you first come?
2002.
So you guys are on the same level here, Steve.
We've been.
But you guys cheerleader Melissa and Rock, you guys started together,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He started like a month or two before
In
me.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
With?
Let's say 2 months before me.
Something like that.
With the great
Right,
Jesse
right.
Hernandez.
Yeah, Jesse Hernandez and Bill Anderson. They had the School of Hard Knocks there before they split. And
San Bernardino, California.
Yeah.
Why did you go there, Melissa?
Billy Anderson's my uncle.
So
Yeah.
did you love wrestling as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, I did. It was just one of those things my dad and I always watched together when I was growing up. But Billy used to ring announce for WWE or WWF at the time.
Yeah.
At the LA Sports Arena. So anytime he was doing that and they were in town, we would go and we get backstage and I have old autographs.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it was just
The damn World Wildlife Fund.
it was
Bam, kayfabe, but
right.
kayfabe, but I didn't invent that. It's on my property.
Of course you do.
I got damn seagulls and I got damn brontosauruses and Ewoks and shit like that.
That's right.
It's on my damn what? It's on my damn property. Kayfabe. I don't want the U.S. government coming after me. But anyway, finish your story. No. Apologize. Do you remember when she first came in?
Yeah. No, I do. I
You?
do. Yeah. No, I do.
I was a brat. Just face it. I mean,
You might have been a little bit of a brat.
I
Was it more nerve-wracking?
But,
Like
but
being
I
a
mean, we
woman?
were kids though. I mean,
Yeah.
like
We were 15.
15 years old. We were both
You guys are both 15?
Yeah.
training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a
What
group of us who was basically 15. There was 3 of us, me, you, and another friend, Sonny Ione. And
Yeah, we were all the same age.
we're all the same age, and we trained. Yeah.
And what year was that?
97,
7?
maybe.
Wow.
97. Yeah.
See, I was thinking for some reason I kept saying 2002. That's when you guys first came to Japan.
To Japan.
2002 is when I debuted in America in front of 60 people in the garage at Roger Ruffin's in Cincinnati.
Nice.
But 2002, you guys were in
Already
Japan,
there.
huh?
Japan.
Isn't that
Debuting in
We were
Japan.
already
Ooh,
debuting in
hashtag
Japan.
famous skis, huh?
Yeah. Already had my first show,
Oh,
Corkin.
excuse
There it is.
me.
Yeah, me too. It was my first show.
Right.
My first New Japan show was Corkin. Muga or whatever it was, but it was a New Japan affiliate show.
When was your debut, Melissa?
It was on my birthday in 1999, I believe. I turned 17 years old.
And you wrestled at 17?
Yeah, my first match was
Is
on
it
my
legal?
birthday, 17 years
Yeah.
old, in Douglas, Wyoming, against Lexi Fife.
Oh wow.
Lexi Fife
Yeah.
is like a legendary name among like
Yeah,
independent wrestling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That was my first match, Douglas, Wyoming.
So you're over here in Japan now. Who are you working for?
I'm working for Stardom.
So I think some people don't realize how like that because Japanese wrestling, girls wrestling
Women's
is cool. Women's wrestling, girls,
Yeah,
girls,
girls, women.
girls. The women's wrestling, but like, I think people forget about it. because it's not what I think it's always on the back burner of what people think about.
The thing is, though,
It's my favorite stuff to watch.
It was just as popular as, almost just as popular as the men's wrestling in its heyday in the 80s. You know what I mean? It was super popular.
I love watching them.
They would do their own,
awesome.
they would do Tokyo Dome and stuff like that.
They really did. They did their own thing.
Massive,
they developed their own style and
their own separate fans that
completely.
completely separate fans that wouldn't even come, they didn't know who New Japan or All Japan was. They would strictly come to, All Japan Women's or whatever.
No, and I told you stories about that earlier. I mean, it was a way different crowd back then. And all those, like I said, Lioness Asuka, she had her fans. All those wrestlers, they had their fans. It
Dedicated fans, I feel like.
Extremely delicate. How do you say it?
What's that?
Dedicated.
A little too many beer skis there, cheerleader. Oh, cheerleader hoot.
No, you handle yours better than I do. Apparently.
I gotta say, we went to the temple, the Buddhism temple,
And then we went through the glass hallway.
Okay, we went to the damn Buddhism temple.
The glass hallway was cool.
Went to the glass hall. What can you explain that?
The glass hallway is what we're talking about. It's called the Corridor of the Prayer, and it's 10,000 miniature Buddha statues all on the wall, and they're all lit up. And it's basically like a little hallway of three or four hallways.
Yes.
With the Buddhas all across the walls. It's actually really cool. It's really cool. Look, it's really trippy. It's like being on an acid trip.
It's trippy, yeah. Well, and I have sometimes I have some anxiety issues with being trapped somewhere. And you walk in this hallway and there's just glasses everywhere. And I started to get nervous that it was going to be one of those carnival mirror things where you get lost in the different mazes and mirrors.
It starts to feel like that.
Yeah.
And then for a second I started to kind of get trippy, but I didn't want to flip out in front of my best friend and cheerleader Melissa. So I tried to play it really cool. I was walking really slow and I tried to keep it cool.
The hallway was a little bit longer than expected.
Yeah. I'm 235 pounds of badass. I can't act up like that.
No, you can't.
Give me a hoot. But what I was getting at was we finished all that and we went to a little restaurant next to it, or like a little bar type thing.
Yeah, it's a little bar.
And I was smashing beers, of course, but I got to say that cheerleader Melissa Ski was matching old Little Rock beer for beer.
With the exact same amount of beers.
Yeah.
Rock was getting a little more wall-eyed.
Okay, there, famous.
Yeah, I started thinking about your eyes when you started getting all hoot-eyed.
My partner Hoot, he's a fucking shooter.
My partner Hoot, he's a damn shooter, is what he is. He's a damn shooter. So you're in Japan now for the same amount of time as we are, a month.
Mm-hmm. We may see each other at the airport. We may run into each other.
That's safe to say.
If we fly out of the same airport.
Are you flying Delta? Where are you flying?
I have no idea. I flew into Haneda.
So we're going to be at Narita, though.
But I might be at Narita. I don't know. Yeah.
The Haneda flight's nice, though, actually.
It was nicer, actually.
Did you go from San Fran to
Yeah.
Haneda?
Yeah, it was direct, but I think I'm Narita going home, though, because I have a connection.
Okay.
Which sucks.
Perfect, then we'll all be in the airport together.
Yeah.
Where's your connection?
Minnesota. But you guys go straight, because you guys are on the West Coast. Right? Don't you go straight?
We should, but...
Where do you stop
unless
at?
you have a connection she could have a connection.
In Canada.
LA or Canada.
In Canada?
Oh, so you might be on American or something.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the worst place to connect.
I don't
I think
know.
American or something.
Just kidding, Canadian
is.
hoots. We love you guys, but there's no reason. There's no reason to
We
connect.
have a lot of listeners from Canada.
Wow.
We love you, Canadian hoots, but we don't want to have to stop in Canada and then go to America. That means you have to go through two customs.
Yeah.
Fuck that. In Canada,
No, because there's a U.S. custom in Canada.
Oh, no, you gotta go through.
you do. Canada
Oh,
customs.
there's a U.S. custom?
There is in Montreal, because I go to Montreal all the time, and they have a U.S. Yeah.
Canada customs sucks.
No, I know, but but no, there's a U.S. customs in Montreal airport. So once you pass there, then once you fly home, it's domestic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Damn Canada and damn America working together. Damn. When did that start?
Yeah.
Damn.
Find out more about that.
Just
in another
don't
episode.
ask questions. Just get me home.
Just get me the fuck home.
That's good.
We got an
Yeah.
email?
Oh yeah, let's do
Oh,
some emails.
Lord.
You guys want to appreciate the emails. It's goodbrothers@mlw.com, man. Hit us up with as many emails as you want. But like we said last time, if they're good, we'll say great. If they're bad, we're going to fucking run you. We're going to say,
this
we're going to
is
say
interesting.
hoot, that was the shits. Like, I think, one of them was Alexander Gonzalez, right?
Yeah.
Alexander, thank you for listening, buddy, but you sent the worst email of all time. I'm just kidding, Puerto Rican hoot. Was he Puerto Rican?
Who cares? Oh my God.
Alexander, me. Anyway, look, here we go. This is from Freddie Massa. Guys, listen. If you're going to give me gimmick names, fuck, you got to quit working on me here. There's
Freddie
nobody
Massa?
named Freddie. He's kidding. What's up, Hoots? Chilling, good brother. Was just wondering about why you guys in the Bullet Club have so many damn themes. Relax, Freddie. AJ, Famous Hoot. Hello, Too Sweet Me. Famous Hoot's me, by the way. Cheerleader,
Really?
Melissa. Yeah, you can Too Sweet Me too, by the
Famous
way. Too
Hoot,
Sweet
Little
Me.
Hoot, and then Gallows is Big Hoot.
I'm Famous Hoot because I'm
Famous
the most
Hoot?
famous here.
Well, at least he thinks he
Oh,
is.
okay.
AJ's redneck
Wow.
Hoot, but AJ is actually
Phenomenal
most
Hoot,
famous Hoot because he forgets his Tokyo Dome matches and all
Wait,
that kind
he's
of stuff.
Phenomenal Hoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just so many
so
different Hoots.
famous Hoot, Phenomenal Hoot,
Gallows is Temperamental Hoot or Big Hoot.
Temperamental Hoot.
Angry Hoot. You never know who he's
So
going
what
to
do
be
I
at.
get? Can I be like Bitchy Hoot or
There you go.
There
Bitchy
you go.
Hoot or Cheerleader Hoot.
Cheerleader Hoot?
Yeah,
First talking
Cheerleader
shop
Hoot.
female Hoot.
Yeah.
There's so many things you could
Oh.
No, you're cheerleader.
be.
Hoot.
Let's be cheer. I think you should be
Might
Cheerleader
as
Hoot,
well
though.
be.
That's your main one.
AJ, Famous Hoot, Gallows, Bucks, Udro, and Fale all have different songs. That's because we're all different. We're all singles wrestlers at different times, so we gotta have
That
our
was
own.
me.
There we go.
Yay!
Seriously,
Yay!
That was awesome.
the first female burp. A little weak ski. Hopefully she'll bring
I
some more
know.
at the end.
Put the thunder next time.
Why not just use one like the NWO or DX or something so people know it's time for the BC? Damn, you know what, Freddie? You just actually won me back over with that. You're right. We need to be like the damn NWO.
You guys got some good music too.
I don't know what to say besides we all have our singles themes, but when we come out together, we have a group theme. Freddie.
Do you?
There you go.
Okay.
We have a group thing that our good friend Azuka Rock produced. Hoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all need
That's
to cheers.
cool.
Let's all cheers the beer.
Yeah, it's-
Should we cheers, Freddie? Was that a good email?
Yeah, Freddie. That was.
Is he racked?
That was one of the
Is he
best.
good?
Yeah, that's one of the best emails.
Okay.
Freddie scored.
Freddie scored, Hoot.
Freddie scored.
Who did you score with? You scored with Cheerleader Hoot.
Right.
Well, hello, Freddie. Fucking, what a winner for Freddie.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. They're
Okay.
fun to do.
There you go, brother.
Hey, little Hoot, do you mind giving me another non-alcoholic beer?
Oh, I'd love to. Does anybody else need anything? Water?
Sorry.
Just kidding.
Sorry about those burps. I didn't realize that Cheerleader Hoot had an absolute phobia to burps and horrible breath and stuff like that. Are you ready to be? Were you prepared for talking
Not
shop?
at all. Not at all.
What were you
I don't
expecting?
remember.
Were you
I
expecting
don't
us to wear?
know.
Were you expecting us to wear suits and ask questions?
No, not at. God, I had no idea what I was getting into.
All the fan
And I
base is
still
going to
don't.
love you.
How many more minutes do we have?
We have 13 more
Good
minutes.
Lord.
We're only halfway there.
But the thing is, we want to do longer with you, but Rock won't let us do longer than 30 minutes.
No, I keep it down to 30 minutes a show.
Okay, well
nothing
maybe we'll do
wrong.
32 or something.
There we go. See?
You're
One more.
already coming in. You're changing the format.
Well, that's what
Well,
women
that's
do.
what's happening in wrestling. Wow, welcome to the business.
Women come in and do whatever they want.
Yeah, right?
We all know. We're all in relationships
thank
here.
you.
Women rule everything.
Indirectly.
This is from. So this is subject. Your intro. Another intro. Hello. From Garrett Farig. See? They're ribbing me with these names. They're not real. Are they, Melissa?
Garrett Farid.
No, it's a rib. What's up, fellow good brothers? Hello, Garrett. Thanks for listening. My name is Garrett. I know. And I am an announcer for MMA and pro wrestling here in the Northwest. Where exactly? I like those independent MMA shows. Let's get on those. Because those guys beat the fuck out of each other.
Have you seen an independent
I
MMA
haven't.
show?
It's like
Right.
independent UFC.
Yeah.
But those guys are actually trying to kill each other and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure they have the
Right.
proper ambulances there.
Right, and it's basically like going to a wrestling show, like an small independent wrestling show, but they're
It's MMA.
shit fighting. Yeah,
What, did they all go to Denny's afterwards too?
No, I don't think they
Applebee's
do.
or
I
something?
don't know, but
That's why I got into the kids the entertainment business. I didn't.
Some medical guy, some guy with super glue in the background for like,
I don't.
holy crap.
well, I think they legally have to have the doctors there and stuff like that.
Can you imagine the kind of doctors that are there? Like, 'cause sometimes they
An
have those.
ambulance or
They have
something.
those.
Yeah.
They have these like independent UFC. I call them independent UFCs.
Yeah.
In Cincinnati and in
Okay.
Kentucky and in Indiana, where I'm from, where I wrestled independently, where
Right.
there's shit fans. There's the ambulance won't show up if you break your leg or something. But these guys are beating the fuck out of each other. You're gonna get actually knocked out.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
That
Hood?
is such a trip.
Be
Hey,
careful.
you know what?
Guys, be careful.
Real quick though, congratulations to Scorpio Sky who won his first amateur MMA.
Did he?
Yeah, match.
First
He
fight
beat
ever?
the guy. He beat the guy with an armbar. Submitted him.
Wow.
Damn. Well, damn.
So
Wow.
Congratulations! But that was at a nice place. That was right by the Staples Center next door, Nokia Theater.
Do you know Scorpio's guy, Cheerleader?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I had no idea he was getting into that now.
He's nuts.
Kick some ass.
Crazy.
Good job, Scorpio. I'm also trying to get into the voice-over business. What is that, like Tony the Tiger stuff? Shit like that?
Yeah, shit like that.
Sure.
Sure.
I was wondering if you would mind if I recorded a new intro for you to use with the announcer voice.
Absolutely.
I am not the Fink. I'm not the Fink. I'm not fake Fink, a.k.a. Gallows. So he found out that it was Gallows, he said. How did you find that
It's
out?
not
dude?
Gallows, though.
It's
It's
not.
the
It's
real
actually
Fink.
Fink.
Yeah.
But I feel that I am good at what I do. Well, that's great,
All right.
Garrett. Jeez. A little full of yourself, aren't you, Garrett? So
Opinion strong.
you obviously fit right in with the talking shoppers. I just got tattooed on my damn arm the G1 Final 2012 because it was such a damn good match.
You didn't even win it.
But I was in it, and it was awesome. So with your blessing, I would like to record it. If you like it, use it. If you don't, just don't bury me.
You should have said that first.
Garrett, you got to say don't bury me right away so that you don't get buried. I'm sorry you got buried the whole time. I appreciate you for sending that email. But I got to be honest, Garrett, you have just been ran.
Oh.
That wasn't a good email.
You know what, Garrett? If you want to redeem yourself, go ahead and send your intro idea straight to our email here, and we'll play it on the intro. We'll see if you can.
Oh, you mean the intro for
he wants to record his own intro
for the talking shop?
for us. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking from a wrestling theme.
No.
See the arrogance of me.
Yeah, of course.
The arrogance of hashtag famous Hootski.
No. Record the intro, send it to us, and we'll use it. We'll play it.
I want to know.
We'll let you know how it is.
I want the fellow
Thanks,
talk.
Garrett.
I want the fellow talk shoppers to give us some ideas here, because I think I'm really leaning towards the idea of having Cheerleader Hoot as a full-time guest, not guest, but a full-time
Member
correspondent.
Of the group. Correspondent.
A full-time female perspective.
That could be cool.
Because we have female fans
Yeah.
for sure.
Maybe we can do because the show's only 30 minutes, but you know.
Come on, give me
Maybe we
45 or something, Hoot.
God.
He refuses to do
Yeah,
30.
but I'd love to be the female correspondent because, okay, do you guys ever watch The Daily Show and how
Yeah.
they got the goofy correspondents?
Yeah.
Why can't I do that?
can be the goofy correspondent. That's perfect.
We could.
Well,
cut to
actually, yeah, I'm kind of more of a straight, so I need. So you guys got to mess with me half the time, because half the time I'm gonna get angry.
you. Would you be willing to give us updates from all your travels when you're
Oh, of
going
course,
around?
that'd be cool.
Maybe you can do
Oh
little
my gosh.
updates and do maybe a small interview with somebody for a couple minutes or something.
Yeah, I got people.
From
I got people.
Yeah,
I got people I can
from
interview.
Shimmer or wherever you're at. I mean, you're everywhere, so that would be cool.
Gail Kim.
That's a good idea.
God, when's the last time I saw her?
I don't know, but we just
A
want
long time ago.
we want lots of updates from Gail Kim.
Lots of updates from Gail
Just
Kim.
because.
Okay.
Don't know. Just tell her we want
I'll give
updates
her a
from her.
call.
I don't know
That could be
why.
cool.
We'll figure
though.
it out.
We should do that.
That's perfect. We got a female correspondent here. Let's have the shop talkers, man. Let's fill in on this because this is a good sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We want her involved.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, right now I'm out here for Stardom.
Yeah.
A lot
And
of Japanese girls, and
You're here
they
for a
speak
month.
English. Some of them, most of
even
them
better.
speak.
Can we get to a real important part that you said was
Sure.
that when you said you were going to see Carl Anderson and Rocky Romero, they popped because they knew us.
Oh, yeah, that's
Fill
true.
it in,
Wow. Wow.
Fill us in here,
Wow.
Hoot. Fill us in here, Cheerleader Hoot. How they marked out a little bit.
No, I asked one of the girls. It's like, I'm like, hey, what's the New Japan Dojo at? She's just like, why? Do you know somebody there? And I was just like, yeah, Rocky Carl. Carl Anderson? You know Carl Anderson? And I was just like,
Nothing about Rocky, huh? Just Carl.
yeah.
Yeah, that kind
Oh, I like Carl Anderson.
of course she does. that kind of goes back to one story that we had on a train one time where this fan ran up to me and just went fucking nuts.
Have you
No
told
way.
this story yet?
No, I don't care. I'm telling it again. Prince Devitt shook Prince Devitt's hand. Carl Henderson. I'm just, oh, hello. I'm used to it by now, Cheerleader Hoot. Then all of a sudden they look at Rocky and they go, silence. Then they look back at us and go, nice to meet you, and walk away. Like, oh, shit, I didn't know who little brother was.
so
No, he
embarrassed.
actually turned back and went, oh, Carl Anderson again.
Again? Don't worry. He's my little fellow, my little friend here.
Yeah.
We brought along.
Oh my god, this is so the D-lister.
Yeah,
my little
no,
agent.
So the D-lister.
And Anderson didn't miss a step because he goes, oh, this is my little friend here.
He's my little friend.
Wow.
I patted him on his
Little
head.
friend here.
He's my little friend here. What is it?
What he said?
What's he
We're on
say?
his head. Arigato.
What is it?
Sayonara. That's it called.
What does Ron,
Made his day,
what
too.
does Ron Burgundy say about his son?
Dude,
Are you sure?
because you know he's going home. I met Carl Anderson and his little friend.
I said, this is my little friend here. He's Are you sure he's not a midget with a learning disability?
I think maybe babysitter. I don't know.
It was cute, because Rock's cute hoot also.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, they call me cute.
we always say
Yeah.
he's the best looking hoot of all of us. Like he just has all the perfect features and stuff. He has his hair. He's Puerto Rican. He's romantic.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
You said
He's
that with
Puerto
an
Rican. He's Puerto Rican, like Alexander Gonzalez that sent an email a couple weeks ago.
Alexander Gonzalez getting a
That
lot of
was
airtime.
fun.
Alexander.
Oh, good lord.
Damn Alexander.
Alexander who?
I need you to send me another damn email. I need you to tell me.
Please.
You to tell me what damn origin you are. If you're damn from the damn Netherlands, or damn Puerto Rico, or damn Mexico, or what? You know what I mean? This is funny because I want to explain this.
What?
Maximo is here,
Yeah.
and the Mexican brothers that come
What,
here.
Maximo from CMLL.
Maximo from CMLL. He does like a dancing kind of like a
He's an exotic.
exotico. There you go.
Oh,
That's his
yeah.
gimmick scheme. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome, but he doesn't speak a fucking lick of English,
Nothing.
right? Nothing.
Or Japanese.
And he's or Japanese. So basically, we just look at each other. But we're best friends. I really believe it is. We
He's
looked
a
at,
good dude.
So we saw each other. We gave each other a big hug. ¿Cómo estás? Ah, bien. You? ¿Y tú?
Yeah.
Bien. Oh, good. He starts talking in Mexican, right? Or
Yeah.
in Mexican. He starts talking in Spanish.
Damn.
He starts talking in Mexican. He starts talking in Spanish, and I go, "Oh man!" And he talks for about a minute, and I go, "No sé, no comprende."
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
something. Give me,
I don't understand.
yeah, give me something else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then he goes, ah. Then he proceeds to say the same thing again in Spanish, but slower.
As if you're going to understand what the words mean.
I said, Mexican hoot, I don't understand what you're saying.
He's got Mexican
Then I gave brother a hug and just said, good to see you. He goes,
guys are best-
see? And he walks away.
best friend.
And we're best friends. I said, hey, Maximo, tonight, cerveza? And he goes, see? I'm good. We drink beers. We don't have a word to say to each other.
Drink beers, you guys laugh.
You have to understand, though, that pro wrestling is very similar to drinking in the sense of the language is very universal.
Right.
We don't understand
That's
each
right,
other, but in the ring we understand each other.
Right.
We don't understand each other, but at the bar we'll understand each other.
Damn right.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. It's a very drinking is the universal.
Right
Sport.
there, that was words of wisdom from Cheerleader.
See, that's
Yes.
why we
This
need
is
a,
true.
She's a good sister.
that's why we need a female perspective in the shop, guys.
It's very true. We'll never understand each other, but we'll understand each other over a drink.
Right.
Anything can be solved over a good drink. Anything can be solved or discussed over a good meal. Anything can be solved or discussed at a table. Like we're at a table right now. Look at the discussions that are coming out this.
Look at
But
Chili
it's
Who's
the
getting
truth.
deep on us. Oh, I
It is
like
the
this.
truth.
Was it the Buddhism that brought it out?
Perhaps the drums.
Go with me, my son. Oh, Shirley.
Sorry, I'm going with it.
I have my hand on her head right
Proceed
now
with the-
saying, go with it, my son.
Proceed-
My daughter. My daughter. Go with it, my daughter.
Proceed with your blessing.
This doesn't rhyme as well, does it? Peace be with you, my
Please,
daughter.
I'll give you my purse to hold over the fire.
See, the purse on the fire thing,
I don't get
it
that.
takes the blessings away, right? Well,
Yeah.
I looked at, see, you're supposed to be very quiet in there, and I said, well,
I know.
hey, can I take Rocky? Can I take Rocky up? Can I take Rocky up there and bless him in the fire? And it's quiet, and Rock goes. he giggles like a damn hyena in there. Damn.
Dude, you
Yeah,
guys
Heine's on
are
damn
the
ranch,
only
you know.
people I've ever taken there. Because I take people there all the time. You two are the only people I take there where we laugh like little school
Damn.
kindergartens. Like,
You're laughing the whole damn time.
all the time. This is so bad. I'm just like, we're in like a nice temple.
Everybody's quiet.
Everybody's quiet
There's
and
50
free.
people in there. And
And here we all screwed it up in the corner.
The
bad
guy
kids.
starts beating the fucking drum, and I go, hey, he must do a lot of DDP yoga. It's just so stupid.
And I'm like, shh.
Shit, actually, rock, little Hoot got a little hot at me one time.
I was being a producer.
He was producer Hootin', and fucking, I had old cheerleader Hootin' stitches over here because I'm fucking hilarious Hoot also. But after we left there, we went to the little bar, like I said. But we were laughing our asses off there.
Yeah.
we had a good time
Oh,
at the
good
bar.
time.
We wish that Rocky even said he wished that we had put the old talking shop thing there and had it right there, but there's too many people around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
Okay.
cheerleader Hoot, you got a burp coming for us?
Oh,
God.
hey.
Bill stinky?
Come on, man.
How many minutes?
That is
Oh
my bad,
God.
Cheerleader. Yeah,
I
it's-
got 20 seconds.
You had
It's
some
almost
garlic.
over.
You had some garlic, huh?
Well, we had pizza. We had hot sauce.
Could smell it.
We had other stuff.
Nothing.
I like when I burp or I fart around. I burp or I fart around my children.
Yeah.
They laugh their asses off, man.
Oh,
Why?
They love
They
it.
think it's
Well, you know who hates it? The old mama. She gets hot
I've
ski.
seen the videos.
I have a thing where I like to fart in a room
Yeah.
or something, and then my
In the ring?
no, in the room
Oh,
or something.
okay.
And my girlfriend
Or in the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
Christine will go fucking nuts on me. And
Yeah.
I'll leave the room.
Yeah.
And I hit record and I go, hey, watch this, guys. And I go,
Oh,
I go,
no,
what
you
happened?
don't.
And she goes, you just fucking farted. And I go, I did not. You fucking did. Get the fuck out of here, Chad. All those awful F words. I go, dude, relax. And I leave. And then I message it to all my friends. And they go,
Oh my God!
and she's just cutting these massive promos on me all the time.
And we're so happy when we receive them.
Woo! That's how you damn do it. Hey guys, I hate having to wrap this up because it's been a lot of fun.
Just put me on that list.
Cheerleader Hoot, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for coming into the shop.
Excellent. Thank you very
And
much. for
I
having me.
hope we can have you again.
Of course.
And I hope we can have you as a correspondent.
Let's do it.
Sending us voice memos every now and then to producer Hoot.
Yeah.
And he'll put your stuff in and just give us some, give us a female's perspective on shop talk.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
Just
so
bullshit.
excited.
Like
I think that's
if you
cool.
go somewhere and you have a brewski, was it yummy? Great.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. Maybe you
Like
might
today,
want-
you guys drank Hoegaardens.
Right.
Right? That was
I
new.
know.
That's new. I never it was a little
Yeah.
sweet ski and
It was good.
give us some
Free.
give
Yeah.
us some update skis.
Unexpected.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a Belgian beer. It was beautiful.
Oh. There it was.
What the fuck was that?
You're gonna have to work on that.
She said, oh.
What's there?
That was like an ant fart or something. Or what's it called? Like a little dog. Feels like a little doggy fart. Ugh. She went. Like she was coming with something good. Did you just breathe hard, cheerleader Hoot?
I don't know.
Hey guys, too sweet me.
right.
Thank you, cheerleader Hoot.
sweet.
Thank you, Azukar.
Too
Thanks for
sweet,
listening in. Hey, check us next week, and we are motherfucking out.